very quiet here. So good morning. It's Tuesday, day 99. Which still blows my mind that it's day 99. I was just listening to Natalie Levin's astrology video that she put out yesterday. A lot of good information. If you're not following Natalie, go follow Natalie. And subscribe to her YouTube channel. So much good information that she is putting out into the world. And, you know, everything is retrograde. We're being asked to review absolutely everything in our lives. So, what are you doing with that information that you're reviewing? What's coming up for you? All kinds of things have been popping up from my past saying, hey, look at this. Hey, do you remember this? Hey, maybe it's time that you finally actually address this. It's been an interesting process. Let's see what the cards have to say for this energy. What do the sacred rebels have for us today? For the collective, some knowledge, wisdom, and guidance. What do we have? What do we have? Against the grain. We had against the grain a couple days ago, weeks ago. I can't even tell. But pretty much against the grain is, you know, swim upstream. Be like a salmon. Be yourself. We're still on that same kick. It seems like that is the kick this week. Be yourself. Swim against the grain. Question everything. Stop just blindly following along. Question, 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 question. Go against the grain. Do what you feel you need to do. Let's see what the special message is from against the grain. Swimming against the grain. This oracle comes with a special message for you. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of creative waters. You need to lose yourself in the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination, and fantasy through art and literature, meditation, dance, and in sensual surrender to the sacred waters of the ocean, the rivers, the lakes, or the bathtub. Take a bath today. Take a bath. You must go against the grain. It is just your way. I don't know how many of you out there feel that way, but pretty much my whole life has been going against the grain. Not necessarily fitting in, being the black sheep of just about everything I did, which was totally fine. I didn't think about it. It wasn't like, oh, I don't fit in. I was just being myself. And literally hearing other people kind of say, Joe, you're crazy. Where are these things coming from? But it's a great practice to actually, you know, be yourself. Swim against the grain. Stand up for yourself. Do what you feel you need to do. Maybe you have to open up your mouth and say something to a friend, a colleague, a boss. Maybe you have to help shine light on a situation by going against the grain, by being yourself. Let's see what our angels and ancestors have for us today for going against the grain. What kind of knowledge, wisdom, and guidance do our ancestors have for us today? What do we have in this massive retrograde season? What do we have? What do we need to know to go against the grain? To go against the grain with maybe a little more grace and ease. Let's see. The she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Unleash the wild within. Look at that. And that's, you know, when you start going against the grain, you start to get the courage to become the she-wolf, to go, really go where you feel you need to go. Unleash the wild within. That is so freaking awesome. Unleash the wild within. Let's see real quick what the she-wolf has to say. Let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and desires. You are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. Tell me these two cards don't go perfectly together. Swim against the grain, be the she-wolf, break the boundaries. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom of growth. The life you want is here. That's so perfect, especially for right now. Don't let everything that's going on in the outside world stop you. Don't let it hold you back. Allow it to propel you forward, even. To say, you know what, I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with what's going on. I'm not going back to the old way. I'm going to start literally moving forward with what I want to do, with what's in my heart. I don't care what the rest of the world thinks. I'm going to swim against the grain. I'm going to release my wild side. And I bet you when you start doing that, sure, there'll be a couple bumps in the road, but most likely you're going to start notice that things start flowing much more fluid in your life. Because you're being yourself. Because you're not blindly following along. Because you're actually doing what's inside your heart. And when you do that, the universe gets your back. The universe will support you. The universe will help you. The universe will guide you. But you gotta start. You gotta put that foot forward to go against the grain, to say, this is bullshit. I'm not taking it anymore. And I think that's what we all really need to do in this ass-backward country that we live in. That we've all been brainwashed into thinking, it's the best country in all of the land. Fuck off. Sorry. Just my opinions. We are the land filled with lies and deceit and you name it. And it's all coming to a head. It's all coming out. Because finally people are saying, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. They're unleashing the wild within. They're going against the grain and saying, shit has to change. Shit has to change. It all has to change. All right, what do the Keepers of the Light have for us to go against the grain, to unleash the wild within, to embrace our power? Take your power back. What do we have from the Keepers of the Light? The Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So if this isn't a perfect confirmation of these two, go against the grain, let your wild out. And Holy Spirit has your back. Spirit has your back. When you actually start doing what you've been put on this planet to do, Spirit will get your back. I promise. Spirits will get your back. But it's not going to be easy. It's not. That's the problem. People assume that all of these practices are easy and everything is just butterfly and fairy tales. And it's not. These spiritual practices wake you up and make you question things. And then all of a sudden you're like, shit, my world is falling apart. It's okay. The world needs to fall apart so we can put it back together so it serves all of us, not four of us. And when we do that, Holy Spirit has our back. Spirit has your back. Spirit always has your back. We just often forget, and we don't even allow Spirit to get our back. We just kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Fumble through life. And then all of a sudden we look back and say, what happened? How did we get in this situation? Because we never actually said, hey, this is messed up. Hey, why are we doing this way? So, go against the grain. Unleash the wild within and expect miracles. Spirit has your back. Expect the miracles. Spirit has your back. I absolutely love that card, the Holy Spirit. So good. So, our last card of the day Go against the grain, unleash the wild, expect miracles. What kind of energy do we have for the collective today? What do we have to go along with going against the grain? Being a rebel, being that sacred rebel. We have, this is so perfect. Good morning, Cindy. We have victory. Victory, 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 victory. Which is a great way to wrap up these cards. Go against the grain. Question all of the things. Say, why are we doing it this way? Why? And then ask one more why. Keep asking the whys until we get a real answer. And then She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. Let your wild side out. Let your creativity out. Good morning, Denise. The Holy Spirit will get your back. And then victory. And then you win. We all win. When we are ourselves, we all win. I used to have a friend a long time ago, acquaintance, we'll say, and he would literally just run around and scream victory. When I first met him, I'm like, what is this dude smoking? And then the more I got to know him, I'm like, oh wow, this dude is really tapped in and connected to everything. Everything. Hey Barry, good morning. I am in the Pocono Mountains. I am house sitting and dog sitting my brother's house in Beach Mountain Lakes in the Hazelton area. I absolutely love it here. I'm here till the end of the month. Restoring myself to get ready for the real world. So let's see what the book has to say about victory. When we swim against the grain, when we unleash the wild within and expect miracles, we win. Victory. Victory, victory, victory. Success and achievement. This card shows a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement of your achievement. Success is on the way, and you have a sense of pride in what you've worked to accomplish. The achievement may be greater outer success, or maybe a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort towards. Enjoy the sense of accomplishment, but be careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer triumph to bring great challenges, but often there may still be inner work to do. Let yourself be open to victory on every level. Hello, Rachel. Let yourself be open to victory on every level. Can you allow yourself to win? Do you believe in yourself enough to know that you're worthy of winning, that you're worthy of the victory? When you swim against the grain, question all of the things, not just some of the things, all. Question all of the things. If you have a dumbass boss, ask him why he's a dumbass. Serious. Maybe not say, why are you a dumbass? But ask, bring these things up. Talk about the things that need to be talked about. Go against the grain. Say, hey, this is effed up. She-Wolf is here to help you unleash your wild side. Again, questioning all the things. Tapping into your creative energy to say, what the fuck? Why are we doing it this way? This doesn't make sense. What if we looked at it this way? And if you're a little scared and you're like, I can't, you can, because the Holy Spirit has your back. Yeah. Spirit has your back. And then what happens when you do all that stuff? When you listen to your heart, when you move from within, when you know that the universe, that God, the source, whatever it is that you connect with has your back, you fucking win. Yeah, you win at the game of life. If you're old like me, maybe you remember the game of life. You win. You become the winner at the game of life. But you have to actually break the rules in the game of life to win at the game of life. You have to say, all of the rules that you all made up to control us don't work anymore. And now we're questioning all of those rules. We're taking our power back. We're swimming against the grain, and we're going to be victorious in actually creating heaven on earth. That's it. My friends, day 99. Tomorrow, big day. Maybe I don't know, we'll have a party for day 100. Crazy, 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 crazy times. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Keep swimming against the grain. Keep questioning things. Know that Spirit has your back, and you will be victorious. You will. I promise. It'll be a bumpy as fuck road, but you will be victorious in the end. Don't let the bumps stop you. Don't let the bumps scare you. Speak your truth. Swim against the grain. Unleash the wild. And you'll be victorious. Have a great day, everybody. I will see you here tomorrow.